Hi, I'm attorney Shane Smith. One of the questions my office gets asked a lot is, can you help me with the diminished value claim? And usually this comes into play when our client's vehicle has been severely damaged and they're talking to the insurance company, and the insurance company says, well, this is the formula we used, or this is all we can offer you for your vehicle. And what they're referencing is a formula that was approved by the state of Georgia on this would be a fair formula. But what they tell you is this is the formula that's out there, this is what we have to use. That's not entirely accurate. That's just an option, okay? And the reason I say it's an option is because there are a whole bunch of other ways you can establish diminished value in your vehicle. And a main thing to consider is this formula that the insurance companies like to use is it totally benefits them. It minimizes the depreciation in your vehicle. It acts like unless there's serious frame damage, there's no diminishment in value of your vehicle at all. And that's just simply not true. I mean, if I give you a car, it looks perfectly fine, and I tell you, hey, the car is $5,000, you might be perfectly happy. But if I tell you 2 years ago the car was hit by a semi and I've repaired it, but it's stuck together with Bondo, that same car is probably not worth $5,000 to you. It's exactly the same thing in your car, okay? What I talk to my clients about when they ask us about diminished value is you can do a couple of things. One is you can go to a car dealership and you can say, hey, how much would you give me if I traded in my car if it was in good shape? And then the flip is, now that you know that it was severely damaged, how much will you give me? And if you can get them to put pen to paper and write you a letter or an estimate talking about those differences, that's great proof for a diminished value claim. Another thing you can do is you can go to a diminished value expert. There are actually trained people out there who will come out to your house, they'll inspect the car, they'll give you an estimate based on their evaluation of the vehicle, what it was worth directly prior to the accident, and what it's worth afterwards. And this difference is the diminished value claim, and that's really what you're entitled to, okay? But we generally only recommend that to our clients if they've had significant property damage to the vehicle, because these experts generally cost somewhere between $200 and $400. So I have to be talking about a significant amount of damage to your vehicle to make it worth it for you. However, a lot of times they can do a lot of help for you, and it's well worth the money. For instance, I've seen cases where there was $7,000 or $8,000 worth of property damage to the vehicle, and the insurance company fixed it, but they said the diminished value claim was worth about $800. And then we sent an expert out there who evaluated everything, and he documented and he showed it was really worth about $4,000 difference. So that diminished value expert well paid for his $400 fee to go out there and do this for us. Without any kind of proof at all, though, you're relying on the insurance company and you're just arguing. So we recommend our clients get these estimates. You can get an estimate from Carfax or CarMax pretty easily, or if you're your own dealership. But diminished value is certainly something you can fight the insurance company on.